Welcome to today's video. We will start directly with the Google Pixel Watch 3. There are two different sizes, 41 and 45, and depending on the size you'll pick, there's a slight price difference of 50 euros because I'm in Europe, and there will be different colors also depending on the size you'll pick. So you will get 24 hours with the always-on display, battery life, but you can get also up to 36 if you're in power saving mode. You will have very bright display to 2000 nits, and you will get a subscription of 6 months on the Fitbit Premium. The LTE price is a little bit higher, $100 more compared with the Bluetooth version, and you will get a full charge in 60 to 80 minutes. You will get the Wear OS 5.0, and basically you will have the LTE 4G, you will have Bluetooth, you will have Bluetooth 5.3, and you will have Wi-Fi support for both frequencies, 2.5 and 5 gigahertz. You'll have NFC, and for oxygen saturation and for heart check, you might want to check the specifications. They're not available in all countries. If you're interested in the price in dollars, this is the price in the times recording, 350 and 400. One more topic I would like to talk about is the compatibility with other devices, and of course, yeah, it's mostly compatible with the Pixel phone. So you will also have integrations with Google devices, especially the Google TV or Chromecast. I actually tried this with my Xiaomi Watch 2 Pro, and I was not successful to start, let's say, video or any kind of casting to the Google TV. If I tried more, I think it will work, but it's not as great as with the Pixel. So you will have better compatibility with Google products anyway, and they also mentioned the smartest recorder, so when you record anything, the Google AI will help you to transform the audio to text. One important topic could be also the Nest Cam. So if you're again using mostly Google products, you will have the best integration with the Google Home app. One important question I wanted to tackle as we are talking about the compatibility, it's important to know that it's actually compatible with any Android phone using Android 10 or newer. So you will get probably better integrations with Google, but this device is actually compatible with any Android device. So it's not like other products that I will show later as the Samsung or even the Xiaomi, where you have clear restrictions if you're not using the same brand. If you are looking for a comparison within Google Pixel watches, then probably this is the page for you. I'm not going to go through this, but general overview would be here with all the specifications listed and the key differences. Probably you won't see much differences between the Watch 3, the smaller version, the bigger version. Sure, the battery is a little bit bigger, but the display too, and it will consume more, so actually we'll get almost the same quality of battery and the same features. But the Watch 2 will have a little less, and therefore it's less expensive. One very important topic I want to talk about is the region compatibility. You definitely should check this page before you buy any watch and see what kind of features you might lack. And more important, if you're looking for the LTE version, then definitely check for the providers. Not all providers are always there, especially in Europe. As you can see, some of them are only available on the Pixel Watch 3, and only one of them is basically available at all. And the same would apply for any kind of smartwatch you would buy from other brands, even for the Xiaomi, Samsung, etc. So you should definitely check if this is an option for you. Now let's talk about the Xiaomi Watch 2 Pro. I am showing again the European version or the German version with the price because it seems it's not available in the US currently. I found this Reddit post where it says it's the most sought after Wear OS watch right now. We have here a very similar CPU as the Pixel watch, and actually most of the same range smartwatches. I personally used the GPS integrated while driving the car, and I find it pretty okay. Some people reported they had deviation while running. I could not notice such thing. And if you're interested in the oxygen saturation, then please take a look at the website and the restrictions. Display resolution 326, very similar to the Pixel where we had 320. You don't have as many options as with the Pixel Watch. You have the 46 millimeter and two colors. I personally picked the leather, the brown leather. I think it's really good, but the black is also nice. Nothing special. Button, very classic. Yes, the rotating crown, and you'll have two buttons, up and down. Very similar also to the Pixel and other watches. Battery life, if you have the LTE version, then you'll have up to 55 hours, and if you have the only Bluetooth version, then 65. So it has slightly more battery life than the Pixel. As Xiaomi is a Chinese brand, you will find in general a lot of watch straps on the internet, but they have also their own, which you can pick from. And lastly, if you'd like to compare Xiaomi Watch 2 Pro to Watch 2, you will actually notice there are no much differences unless that the Watch 2 doesn't have an LTE version. And for me, I picked the Pro because it has, and they are very similar. I don't recommend you to buy the Watches 3 because it's not Wear OS. So if you want to have all the Wear OS functionalities, then you actually need to buy Wear OS smartwatch. So yeah, the LTE has up to 55 hours, the Bluetooth version 65, and you will have like 495 milliampere hours. You will have a brightness up to 600, so it's actually less than the Pixel. And the Samsung we will see later, that's maybe an issue if you don't like it. And the LTE price is only here $20 more compared to the Bluetooth version. You'll have a full charge in 45 minutes, and you'll have Wear OS 3.5, but you can upgrade to the 4.0. I showed this in another video. So you'll have 4G, you'll have Bluetooth, you'll have Wi-Fi 2.5 and 5 gigahertz, but on the Bluetooth, I have to say you'll have a slightly older version of the 5.2. The Pixel and the Samsung have 5.3. And oxygen saturation and heart rate, check for the specifications. So these are the price. Bluetooth model, LTE model. It will support smartphones with Android 8 and above. You will have less native compatibility with Google products, Google TV, not like the Pixel, and you will have more native integrations with Mi Home if you're using Mi Home and other Xiaomi products. You need Mi Fitness as an app to sync with your phone. It's compatible with many phones, but it runs probably better and more efficiency than Xiaomi own models. And here is the network carrier compatibility. And if we take a look at Italy again, we have one more provider, but in general, the list is very small and doesn't cover a lot of countries for the eSIM and the LTE model. Now we will talk about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, one of the models available for the Watch 6. Here's the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. It costs about $350, and as you can see, it doesn't have a rotating crown. It has a rotating bezel instead, so you can rotate it this way. Here you will find the short comparison with older models and their specifications. I wanted to mention this option, the call, text, and find my phone, is only available with the Galaxy smartphone with Android 10 or above. The same goes for the heart health. It requires the Samsung Galaxy smartphone. You will have here a trade-in option. You can do the same, I guess, for the Xiaomi. Currently, it's available for the price of $340 and with different colors and types. One of the greatest features they offer with the Samsung is the wireless charger that you don't have with the other brands. You will get here up to 40 hours with no always on display, so you have a capacity of 425 milliampere hours. You'll have a brightness of 2000 nits, similar to the Pixel, and you'll get full charge in 60 to 90 minutes. You'll get One UI 6, which is based on Wear OS 5, and that will apply for the Watch 6 and Watch 6 Classic. The display will offer you up to 60 Hz. You will have a 4G on the LTE. Bluetooth, you will get 5.3 Bluetooth, and you have Wi-Fi support to both frequencies, 2.5 and 5.6, and it includes heart rate monitoring, electrodiagram, oxygen saturation measurement, and advanced sleep tracking. But again, check for the specification and restrictions for compatibility with Android, you better get Android 10 or later, and it's less compatible with other brands, more features and better integration with Samsung smartphones. And here they provide a list actually from which non-Samsung Android phone compatible with the watch, which is best for you to pick. Let's start with the Xiaomi Watch 2 Pro. If you already have a Xiaomi phone, then you will have the best integration with Xiaomi. If you're actually in budget, then it's a very cheap smartwatch with Wear OS. If your LTE carrier is supported and you want to have an LTE version, then this is great for you. It's an affordable entry into the Wear OS, so if you want just to try it out, then that's a good option, and you will have a very good battery life. It's the highest in our conversion. Now, if you actually have a Pixel phone, then probably the Google Pixel Watch 3 is the best for you. If you want best Google integration, if you use like Google Home automations or any kind of services, then this is the best for you. And if you want quick updates, the watch is designed by Google and the Wear OS too, so you will probably get the best optimizations there. And if your LTE carrier is supported, you will have more carriers than with the Xiaomi. It has a good battery life in general. The best pick for you would pick the Watch 6 Classic. If you already have a Galaxy phone, you'll have the best integration. You will have best integration with the Samsung's ecosystem as a whole. It's actually stylish and practical smartwatch, and it has a premium look with solid fitness tracking. You'll have different varieties of options. If your LTE carrier is supported, they have a lot of carriers supported there. I guess the most are with Samsung, and even out of Europe and USA, you will find a lot of carriers. It has in general, very good battery.